Monte Carlo with history, glamour and a uniquely tight and claustrophobic challenge. One that over the course of a lap sees us tour an entire country. Welcome along to the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco, then, is not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo. And although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Sainz, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Russell, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Albon, Bottas, Gasly, Magnussen, Joe and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometers an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance, but because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
With this being a high downforce circuit, we're not going to have quite the same top speed we have at other tracks. The good news is, though, it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. So try to make the most of it during the race and quali if you can. The underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. With the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. The underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Tyre condition still looking good. Take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. managed that really well. Thank you.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
Well, we've seen throughout the years that Max Verstappen always brings the performance, but now he's got the car to deliver that performance as well. I mean, Crofty, he's absolutely dominant, absolutely unstoppable.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.